Yo, it's your boy Junior Ball checking in, man. You now watching me live on Dirty Glove Bastard, straight out the porch. Yes!
Yeah, I'm dripping flavor. Smell so strong it woke the neighbors.
Welcome to Atlanta. How you feeling today?
I'm good, bro. Glad to be here. Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, been a long time coming, bro.
Absolutely.
All right, so you're visiting us from Montgomery, but you were born in the Bronx, right?
Yeah, visiting from Montgomery, Alabama. Originally from the Bronx, New York. Yeah.
Yeah. When did you move to Alabama? How old?
I'd probably say about 15 years old.
Okay.
About 15, yeah.
And you were visiting Alabama when you were living in New York, though, right?
Yeah, I was always visiting Alabama because I got family that's originally from Alabama, all over on my mom's side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did Alabama compare to New York when you first moved down there?
It was really a big difference for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was accustomed to the city living and people being up all times of the night, you know what I'm saying? But I adjusted pretty quickly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Who were some of your favorite rappers growing up?
Growing up, some of my favorite rappers was Biggie Smalls, the Jay-Z, Jadakiss, Fabulous. Like, as I was growing up as a child, but like, you know, times changed and I got other favorite people that I like now, you know what I'm saying? But growing up as a kid, like that was basically a lot of the stuff that I used to listen to.
Yeah. Those are all New York rappers, too.
That was all New York rappers, because that was like, during that time, that was who had it around that time, you know. South got it now, so you know how that shit go.
Yeah. Who were some of your first favorite down south artists?
Some of my first favorite down south artists, Gucci Mane was one of my first, like, I used to fuck with Gucci heavy, and Jeezy, I was fucking with him real heavy. I liked the both of them a whole lot, you know what I'm saying?
Why Gucci and Jeezy?
When he dropped that black tee, I used to do a lot of, you know what I'm saying, I was a stick-up kid. I started as a stick-up kid at first, you know what I'm saying? So I was doing a lot of robbing and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So I just could relate to it. I robbed in my black tee, like, I could really relate to that shit. Like, I used to get hyped when I used to turn that shit on and put it in the radio. It made me want to go hit a lick.
Yeah.
You hear me? I'm just being honest, you know what I'm saying?
All right. So when did you first start making music?
I first started making music, I'm gonna say like, what is it, 2019? My first song, started making music like 2010. Okay. But I really started taking it serious like 2014. Like, I was fucking with Eldorado and Doe real heavy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Eldorado Red Doe B. Goddamn, it was I did a song called what's the name? If it wasn't for the loud, I wouldn't be shit. So we were just really righteously just fucking off, and then people just really started listening to me, and the street started fucking with the song. So I was like, I started taking it a little more serious, started writing, but I wasn't really recording nothing, you know what I'm saying? But when my partner passed away, and then my other partner had got locked up, you know what I'm saying? I took it upon myself, like, I had a story to tell, you know what I'm saying? So I started going to the studio, and that's when I dropped my first tape, Fuck a Rap Check. Yeah. And it was hosted by Bigger Rankin. And like, it did way better than I expected it to do with me being a independent artist, like, and nobody didn't really know who I was, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I was on live mixtape. That wasn't live mixtape wasn't bullshit then, you know what I'm saying? So that got me a lot of my major exposure. And after that, I dropped a tape called Public Enemy #1, and I took off from there as far as like on the independent market, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And when did you first meet Doe B?
I first met Doe B probably about 11 years ago, something like that. I know Doe B for a good little while, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even know bro used to rap at first, like, so when I did, we had something else going on. Me and him had another type of relationship. We was friends, we were cool, you know what I'm saying? But long story short, when I bumped into him one day, he passes me a CD, and he was like, when you get a chance, stick this in your CD player and listen to it. So, you know, I was like, all right. Well, I really wasn't taking him serious, but one day I ain't had nothing to listen to in my car or whatever like that. I want everybody listening to CDs and things of that nature. So I fuck around, I found that CD. I said, let me listen to this, see what's going on. It's a song called Made of Money with Future. And I said, money is all I know. I'm in a golden hour. I made an eye. Like, who the fuck? I'm like, who the fuck it is? And they were like, that Doe. I'm thinking it's Future, but it's Doe. Future, I fuck with Future, but Doe murk Future on that. Doe Merc Future on that song though. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I started just fucking with Doe going in. Doe would have been like, you know, telling how far up in the music industry dude would have been right now. Yeah. I hate that happened to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you kind of credit him with helping you take rap serious, right?
Yeah, him and I'm gonna say I can't just say him. I'm gonna say him and Eldorado Red Doe, both of them like used to put me like I came out like it'd be kind of hard coming out as an independent artist, but with both of them having a buzz already, and they put me on major songs like DGB Flows, Thumb Through These Hoes, just shit that was just going viral. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't had no platform, so I'm featuring on some people that already got a lot of shit already going on. So it's just like everybody took a liking to me. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't that hard for me to start getting people to know who I was. I started getting some of their followers and things of that nature. I was like, damn, this shit cool. I like this. You know what I'm saying? So I started just going from there.
Yeah.
Right.
So what did Doe B mean to Montgomery and to Alabama?
Man, Doe B meant a lot to Montgomery. He meant a lot to Alabama. He meant a lot to more than Alabama. Like, people really people was sick by this shit. Like, I actually cried by that shit. You know what I'm saying? Real nigga cried too. You feel me? That shit was a heart. It broke the whole city down. It was a heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? Only thing we could do is try to continue to push forward. You know what I'm saying? He left his kids, friends, family members, his fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really a touching subject. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they can't do nothing but just keep going, pray about it, and move forward, because I know he rooting for a nigga in heaven. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
true.
Absolutely. So how did his death affect Montgomery?
Man, his death took a major toll on Montgomery, and it still has a toll on Montgomery until this day. Yeah. It's like Montgomery got so many talent. We got so much talent in our city, but it's like, for instance, I've gotten someone to tell me, like, people be scared to fuck with Montgomery because we don't protect our artists, things of that nature. So it's like, and I've heard that from 2-3 different people that's like up the rate, like they up the charts, like they some major people, like they be wanting to fuck with Montgomery, but they're like, such and such passed away, such and such passed, like they say people don't protect their artists, like, you know what I'm saying? So it really it took a major toll on Montgomery to this day. Like, the city ain't been the same since. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It'll never be another Doe B. Yeah. Nobody, I'm not trying to compare myself to him. Doe B was one of the greatest rappers to me. You know what I'm saying? In my eyes, he was one of the greatest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dude used to just go in there and just go ham. I ain't never seen him use no pencil or write nothing down. He just straight out the top of his dome. You know what I'm saying? So like, that was amazing to me. So Montgomery ain't been the same since, bro. Yeah. Period. At all.
You think it'll ever recover from that?
I mean, it was a big loss. So it's possible. It's possible that it can recover, but it's like, at this point in time, it's not the same. Yeah. We working on it though. It's a lot of talent down there. A lot of talent.
And it's now been 5 years. Does it feel like it's been that long?
No, it doesn't. Them 5 years flew by. I said that, now it's gonna be 6, December 28th this year. So it really flew by. It don't feel like it been that long. It doesn't.
Yeah. How often do you think about Doe?
I think about him all the time. His music come on in the club all the time, you know. I stroll on his timeline sometimes just to go reminisce on some stuff. Something might pop up on my timeline in my memory. I got a lot of music with him that I might listen to every now and then just to, you know what I'm saying, and then just to reflect on how I used to come up with certain stuff. I might just go listen to him and be like, now how me and Doe used to do, how we used to come up with some little lingo type shit, and just try to go like I'm going back in history, trying to come up with some shit for the present. You know what I'm saying? Because the music's still relevant to this day. Yeah. Right.
Through 100 yesterday.